You never know if you can do it or not, or if you're gonna like it until you try it. You gotta do it.
It's definitely challenging, but it's supposed to be, and it's something that I definitely enjoy, and I'm glad I joined it.
There's not a lot of training options for teachers in this area, but another colleague of mine, we sat down and looked at it and said, we have to do this, and we made it happen. Taller in your chair, Emily, taller. Up.
I love it. It's so much fun, and it's a great opportunity to be able to help adapt some of the techniques and everything, and I just absolutely adore Barb. I thoroughly adore her. I just couldn't help but smile when she told us that she had spent most of the summer like researching adaptions and everything, and she's just wonderful.
Do you want to try it right now with Mike here?
Sure.
Okay. So these are specifically ordered and designed for dance movement.
I love everything about dance. I just feel so free. Ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to dance, and I honestly never thought it would be possible. And I think I was about 8 years old, and I found out that there was such a thing as wheelchair ballet. And it just kind of spurred things on, and over the past couple summers, I got the opportunity to actually experience it for once. It's kind of a dream come true.
Good, that's it. 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4, and
Very first day of class, I honestly did not know what to expect. I had to learn pretty quickly like techniques and like terms faster because I hadn't heard them before formally. So after the first class, I was able to understand it a lot better because I had a background from music that I could apply. But since then, it's gotten a lot easier because I understand more of what we're talking about, and I adapt it to ways that I learn better. Definitely enjoy, and I'm glad I joined it.
that has to engage.
Barb is tough, but that's what I like about it, because she knows that I can go farther than what I'm allowing myself to do.
It's coming like this. Yes!
So then after I finish, I'm like, okay, I could actually do that, and I know I can now from this point on that I can continue with the routines.
I have no clue what I was expecting. I guess I wasn't at the time sure how she was going to do the differences between stand-up dancers and sit-down dancers. And so I was kind of curious on how she was going to incorporate the two and make it look almost the same, or have like the sit-down dancers doing the same exact thing in a way.
I was excited about this class because my older sister used to be a dancer, and I've never got to experience dancing until UW Whitewater introduced the wheelchair dance class.
6, 7, 8.
I think it's a great experience, and to like let other kids see like how we dance in wheelchairs and how normal dancers dance, and then their experiences like sitting in the wheelchairs.
I've learned from this process that overall dance, what they're gaining is the essence of dance, that is self-expression and joy. And that's what I've really learned, is that crosses boundaries on a multitude of areas.
I think dancing with sit-down dancers is a lot different than any other dance class I've ever taken, because when we're moving across the floor, we necessarily always think like you have to go forward, but in this class we learn about going like sideways and maybe turning our bodies in different directions, and I think it's really interesting and I love being able to experience this.
They offer respect to each other. That's really quite amazing. And they offer, what's very similar is their passions are all the same. They're very passionate about learning this material, integrating this material, and accepting that challenge, getting that challenge to be part of themselves every day. Every day they come to work, and they do feed off of each other. It's rather exciting.
My favorite thing about dance is it allows that you can change. Each individual person changes the routine to fit them a little bit better, but in the end it looks in sync.
My older sister, I did tell her about the class, yes. I'll teach her how I dance and then we'll dance together.